This episode is brought to you by LifeLock. When you visit the doctor, you probably hand over your insurance, your ID, and contact details. It's just one of the many places that has your personal info. And if any of them accidentally expose it, you could be at risk for identity theft. LifeLock monitors millions of data points a second. If you become a victim, they'll fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Save up to 40% your first year at lifelock.com/podcast. Terms apply. This episode is brought to you by Progressive Commercial Insurance. Business owners, meet Progressive Insurance. They make it easy to get discounts on commercial auto insurance and find coverages to grow with your business. Quote in as little as 6 minutes at progressivecommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company. Coverage provided and serviced by affiliated and third-party insurers. Discounts and coverage selections not available in all states or situations.
You are the man now, dog. 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 You are the man now, dog.
Shalom, aloha, welcome to the Man Dog Pod, the improv and conversation podcast with me, Dan Lippert, my co-host, Ryan Rosenberg, and I'll just say hi, Ryan.
Hey,
I don't know how
Dan?
to do this. Okay, good. Now we're through that. All right, now this is the next part of the intro where we bring the guests on. Our wonderful guests today, Erin Keif. Hi, Erin.
Hi, thank you for having me.
And thank you for being here. And you've probably recognized her name from the thank yous at the end, but now you get to see the comedy behind the producer, Hannah Rehak. Hi, Hannah.
Hi.
Hello.
Thanks for having me. Front of screen, front of mic.
Front and center, absolutely.
Thank you for
Yeah.
being here. This is Chicago's finest comedy-wise. Then Erin moved to L.A., and now is L.A.'s finest. Would you both agree that that's true?
That I
Yes.
was the best comedian in Chicago and now
And
I'm
then
the best
she
comedian in
left.
LA. Yes.
There was a vacuum.
What if you felt that way? It would be so funny if it was just that straightforward.
Oh God, I wish I had that kind of confidence.
Yeah, me too.
What I would give.
I'll say it for sure. Yes.
About Erin or about yourself?
About Erin.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't care. I'll say that about you, Hannah.
Oh, hell yeah.
I feel that in a sense, but not in the sense where I'm confident enough to act on it. But
But
generally,
you are the best comedian in LA.
I guess I have a little bit of that feeling that I'm the absolute best.
Say it. Honestly,
I do.
Say it.
Isn't that generally where, like, jealousy comes from? If someone is getting something that you think you deserve, it means you think you're better than them.
Right.
And I feel jealousy a lot.
Yeah.
Is that why I'm not a jealous person?
You're not jealous? You don't think
Because
you're
you
better
don't
than
think you
anybody?
deserve
It's because
anything?
you have everything. You have everything, Erin. Okay.
Okay, good.
You have perfect life.
You moved to LA. Now I'm alone. Anyway, we're off track.
I'm gonna bring big "I'm sad I'm still in Chicago" energy to this conversation. I'm happy to do that. I'm happy
can
to
still
fulfill
see
that.
beautiful
Well, if it makes
theater.
you feel any less jealous, I'm very jealous of you that you're in Chicago during the summer, the most beautiful
Yeah.
place and time in the world.
I agree. That's nice.
What are the Chicago summertime activities?
Well, I actually feel like this is my first summer, and I know this sounds a little sad because I'm 29 and I've lived here most of my life, but like my first summer actually like really leaning into Chicago summer. I've been to the lake more this summer than I've been cumulatively over the other 28 years.
Nice.
So I'm going to the beach. We're in the various beaches pretty much every day. That's a big one.
Wow.
What's your beach?
Yeah. My beach this summer has been Montrose Beach because they have a bar called The Dock at Montrose where you can get beers and you can get cheese curds, which is really fun. I went to school in Minneapolis, so I'm like really excited. There are some good cheese curds. And you can play volleyball pretty much every night of the week, which is a rediscovered passion of mine this summer. So you can do that. You can go to the beach, do volleyball, What else, Erin? What else is there in Chicago? The Bean.
Yeah, you go to the Bean once or twice a week just to check
it's
it
hot
out.
in the summer. It's
Yeah.
hot.
Yeah,
Being in the
nice.
summer
You can warm
is-
yourself by the Bean. Movies in the park I like,
Oh, yeah.
and then concerts. in
Ooh,
Morning Park.
Yeah.
I have never been, but I have in my gut a real aversion to movies in the park.
Because people
Why?
talk.
Because you feel like you should be in the movies.
Yeah, I'm better than whoever's in
Who are
the
these
movie.
actors they got for this? What is that, Brad Pitt? Ugh.
Sad shit, more like. And everybody applauds and says, "This is the
Look at him
funniest thing
getting
in
laid.
Chicago."
This is embarrassing.
I really don't like going to events that are inherently uncomfortable. Sitting in communal. I don't like being around people. I don't like sitting in grass. I don't like temperature, regulation issues. I don't like eating.
The weather.
I don't like the weather.
When the air isn't regulated.
I don't like the supposedly cute thing of eating like cheese in grass, which just means I'm eating grassy cheese and like
What a
cutting
specific dislike.
You're poking holes in like my favorite
I
thing
cannot
to do.
eat cheese in grass. It is a pet peeve of mine.
I couldn't be less interested in like a cheese and cracker in the grass, like trying my best
Yeah.
with a knife, cutting too thick of a cheese.
What if you
It's
have a
none of
nice
it.
chair?
If you can find me one. Someone suggested me a chair.
There are no nice chairs. Are you kidding me?
We did get one on Instagram the other day because this isn't the first chair complaint we've had on the pod. Let me see. I think it was
you?
called like a tornado or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Chair. But anyway.
I love when we talk about not being able to find a chair or something like that. People will send us the best recommendations. Listeners are so good with like sourcing information.
And do you know what that means? Is my issue is that I like to complain because I have
Yeah.
never followed through on a single suggestion.
You don't
I
want it
do
to
not
be
want
fixed.
solutions. I
Right.
want problems.
Right.
Venting, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Everybody, no more suggestions for Dan. He's just getting stuff off his chest.
Yeah.
He's just.
I don't think I can do that. I don't. If I can't fix it, I don't want to hear it.
Right.
And, and I guess I'm going on record saying
You sound like an
No,
abusive
Dan.
boyfriend I had once.
that's gonna. Yeah, it's tough. I don't think that shows me in the best light. You can complain, Dan, but I'll be trying to fix it in my head the whole time.
Feel free. It's one of the most freeing things in my life is realizing that nobody ever wants to hear my advice. And so I just let people have issues and I listen kindly and ask what they need.
Nice.
And it is so freeing because I used to spend so much mental space being like, how do I solve your problem for you?
Right.
It's exhausting.
I think I got everything I needed today, guys. Thanks.
You did?
Hey, thanks.
Great.
And I think that your sitting in the grass eating cheese policy would change if you were locked inside of a box in Chicago in the sky in the freezing cold
Sure.
for so many months.
Sure.
That's how you learn to feel the sweeter things. Because in LA, you can go sit in the grass and eat cheese any day you want. But in Chicago, you get like 3 glorious months.
I fully hear you. I used to, after college, there was like a competitive short form improv festival, and then it became short and long form that I announced. I was one of the like
Boy, what's funny
sideline
about that, Erin?
announcers.
I know. I just thought about like all the STDs that were passed around that festival.
I was like the play-by-play announcer. You know, it was me and this guy Keith Habersberger who became one of the Try Guys. But it was always in March, and you really would notice like that Chicago felt like it, like in Roger Rabbit when everything opens up and they finally go into like bright Toontown and everybody's like happy and singing and like coming out of the darkness again. You really feel that energy, and then you get daylight savings where you get the extra hour in March. Isn't that right? Or do you lose an hour? But either way, people drink until like 6 a.m.
That, yes. I'm not sure about the other stuff, but for sure that. For sure that. Oh.
All right, guys, I'm excited for this. Thank you guys for coming along. I think this is going to be really fun. Jurassic Park in the park. This is going to be really, really exciting. I got a bunch of snacks. I got some cheese. I got some wine, red Solo cups, of course. We don't want to get caught. But thank you guys for coming.
Hey, just want to warn you guys before he gets here. My boyfriend is just in a mood. He's just going to be a curmudgeon about all of this. So you guys are so lovely to invite us out. I'm so happy to be here. Sorry to give a warning, but
sorry, guys.
We didn't.
This is awesome. Did you know they don't give you a parking lot? It's just street parking in the nastiest part of town.
Yeah. We got here early, so parking wasn't really an issue. But it's good to see you, dude. How are you?
You too. Good.
Wow, he is in a mood.
Yeah.
Hey, babe. Hey.
Hey, how was work?
It was okay. We keep having HR meetings, or I do. But once that stuff's done, I'll be a lot happier there, I think.
What's going on? Is it some like workplace drama?
Yeah, legally, I shouldn't talk about it.
Come on. We're your friends.
Well, okay.
Talk about it.
I guess that due to the current climate, like your mug cannot be as personal as my mugs are. Sexual.
Graphic. Because, your mugs are.
What is it?
Yeah.
Is it like a photorealistic picture on it or something? Or
it's the front says "Don't fuck me till I've had my coffee."
What's the back say?
It's an image of a guy soft.
Oh my god!
And then he drinks his coffee, and the bottom image is the guy.
Oh,
hard.
You're drinking to the boner at the bottom.
And Jeff's just sensitive about it because he got it made and it was expensive, and he loves the mug, and they keep trying to take it away.
Yeah,
well, hey, that's funny. At my office, I bet they'd laugh at that. You probably just work somewhere uptight, you know?
Yeah, maybe get a new job. I'm not trying to be a fixer here, but like, you don't need to be working there.
Yeah,
that's
if
true.
you don't like it, you don't need to be working there.
Any sort of pushback, just sort of bail.
Thank you. We're really trying to pack all the conversation in, right? Because we're not going to be able to talk for 2 hours, even though we're all seeing each other for the first time in a month.
Well, I mean, we could chat a little bit, like talk about the movie.
I just feel it that we're trying to pack all the conversation because we all know we're about to all be near each other, but not able to talk to each other at all.
And actually, Kelsey, I haven't seen Jurassic Park, so I actually really don't want to be. I actually don't want to be talking. So
the audio will be great for you for this. Then you'll definitely be able to follow.
I'm hoping to catch everything.
Well, I know we're all busy, so let's try to have somewhat of a good time. You know what I mean? Yeah. I did spend $100 on overly expensive snacks, so I'd love it if we could at least try to smile once. I need this. You know what I mean? I need this. My job has been hard. Not that anybody wanted to ask. And
how's your job been?
I don't want to talk about it. Let's just have some of this goat cheese. Now this has honey and cranberries. It's so good. I'm addicted to this stuff.
Ooh, congrats on your engagement, by the way, right?
Oh, thank you.
I would love to hear about the proposal.
Oh. Okay. Are you sure? It's kind of a long story. And
It's fine. Yeah, I think they do have two of the child actors coming up to talk on mic for way too long in a way that makes you incredibly sad about their lives after the movie, which is awesome. I really wanted to check in with them, but please, I'm sure we have a little time before that.
Well,
no, how cool is that? They couldn't get any of the stars, but they do want us to listen to somebody talk for a while before the movie.
Jeff, honey, they're trying to tell us about their proposal.
Oh, yeah, sure.
It was really sweet, just kind of small. You know what I mean? Our first date was kind of corny. It was outside at the mall. So we started there.
Mm-hmm. And then we made our way up to the second floor to the food court because that's where we had our second date.
Mm-hmm.
And then back down.
2 mall dates back to back. Huh.
3. Our first 3, actually.
Yeah,
wow.
First 3.
And if I'm being honest, the first time we...
Sex.
Oh.
Yeah.
So... Yeah, we love
Zoomies?
Lincolnwood Mall is really kind of important to us.
What'd you say?
In the movies?
Oh, no, I said Zoomies. I don't know why that was the first place.
Oh, no, we didn't have sex at Zoomies. It was at the merry-go-round, sort of behind the merry-go-round.
Oh, where the kids hang out.
No, not at that time. Not at that time.
Huge risk. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
You two are the sweetest.
Thank you.
We look up to you a lot as a couple, right, Jeff? You were just saying how much we look up to them.
Absolutely. You know those couples that's like that everything. I know everything's not what it seems, but everything just seems so perfect. We kind of like envy your relationship in a sense.
Oh, that's sweet.
But we work super hard at it.
Yeah, totally.
We do too. It just feels like slightly different. It's okay.
Yeah, we're seeing the couples therapist who is crazy.
I know that feeling, man. I know that feeling. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just another thing we're not totally seeing eye to eye on. I think she's super logical. You think he's insane.
Super logical. That's a good trait. That is a good trait.
Yeah.
Is she giving you guys homework? We've done that. Oh my gosh, I've given Michael homework.
The homework is the worst part, to be honest.
Yeah, we've got a little bit of homework.
Like, this is kind of part of it. I didn't want to come to this at all. But I'm here. I'm doing my best, and this is kind of my homework, which is great. Yeah.
Well, and he says he's trying his best, and I think that that's insane, that this is his best. And that's sort of where we're not seeing eye to eye.
Right. No, I know that feeling. It can be so hard to empathize with the other, you know? Mm-hmm. And, you know, I do see it. I do see what you're talking about.
Yeah, I think we all see it. I think we all feel it. It's palpable, but...
Yeah, what next time... What could we do to make you guys happy? I know that I'm sort of the planner, and so we end up sort of doing things that are on my radar. Is there something else that you guys would like to do as a double date, or?
Yeah, Jeff, what makes you happy? What's something that you don't hate?
That's a great question.
Because I'd actually love to hear the answer to this.
I mean, you didn't enjoy watching me play Fortnite, which was like me opening my window, and you get to see how I am with my boys.
Mostly you just screaming at 13-year-olds.
You don't know how old they are, actually.
Well, they sound real young, and they keep yelling for their moms to bring them snacks and such. So,
right.
I'm just feeling
you do hate how she watches you play Fortnite. Again, the question was, what don't you hate?
Well, I like playing Fortnite, and I would love to let her in on that. The same way that, like, I go and hang out with her family, which, you know, that's a part of her life that she wants me to be involved in.
That's my hobby. Hanging out with my family is like my fun hobby, the way that I blow off steam, or is that just sort of an obligation that you're joining me in because you've been my boyfriend for 8 years?
Wow, really pulling on his face there. Not happy to be here with his partner and two best friends.
Sorry, I think my face might just be dry because we're outside.
It is a little windy here. I don't know why they put it in the dusty part of the park. I do agree with you. They could have chose a grassier part of the park.
I thought for these, can you like rent a chair or something like that to sit in, or am I hunched on the ground?
We said we wouldn't. You have to do it right when you get your tickets, and we opted out.
Okay,
sorry.
Awesome.
They said it's better for your back, right? That's what you guys were saying. It's better for your back to sit just right on the ground.
And grounding, you know, they say it's important to touch the grass. So we didn't even bring a blanket.
We've been really into grounding since the proposal.
Mm-hmm.
That's so lovely. I'm so happy for you two.
And so what does that mean again? Just touching the ground?
Oh, no.
Because you kind of do that all the time, right? No.
No.
Oh, sorry. Did I make a faux pas? You're laughing at me.
Well, because no, it's not that. It's 80% that, and then it's 20% co-breathing.
Yeah. It's 80% that. So you're not way off, but
you're
co-breathing?
Yeah.
You sit really close to each other, and one person does the breathing, and the other person just lets it happen.
Jeff, listen, Jeff. I think you could learn a thing or two here from our friends.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I'll sit across and you know, she'll just sort of go loose, and then I'll breathe in and out for both of us. And it's a really grounding, really lovely experience.
You go full limp. One person gets fully limp, and the other person.
And one person's getting most of the CO2. The other person's getting most of the air. But
it's such a high. I mean, you two should try it. It's a wild high.
Yeah, will you try that new thing with me, Jeff? Will you try something new?
It sounds stupid, but yeah, I'd try anything once. You know that. You even heard the thing about the CO2, right? It's just...
Yeah, it sounds like a really fun, cool way to get high with the person that you love.
Okay, let's try it. I feel like you wouldn't let me blow weed into your mouth, which is how I go to get high with the person I love for real. And I think is super sexy.
I've noticed that when you say I love you, you always add for real to the end of it. Is there something there? Sorry to play therapist.
Is that something you noticed, honey? I don't know.
Yeah, well, sometimes, especially if he's like playing Fortnite and he wants to impress the little boys that he plays with, he'll say I love you to me and then yell psych, and then they'll laugh and laugh. So he just is sort of to delineate the difference between a moment where he's trying to be real and a moment where he's trying to impress other people. Right, honey?
Correct. I feel like I'm being otherized in this group. Can I just say that? I feel like I'm really being otherized and attacked, which is something I learned in HR today. Is
you know what? The trailers are starting, so shh.
Oh, great. Oh, awesome. Old trailers.
Shut up.
Okay. We'll see We'll talk to you guys and do it.
Okay, talk to you guys later. Give me back the chips. Goodbye.
See,
Oh, man.
half of that was really easy to play.
Yeah. A real version of yourself.
There's things where it's like, once I start shitting on something, it's just how I feel, but I also like never like poo-pooing something else someone likes. Where I'm like, hey, I'm happy you love it. I'd rather like things. It's so much nicer to be happy about things. But there are just certain things that I'm like, man, that sounds worse than staying home and doing nothing.
Totally. Absolutely.
I think that's good. That means that you don't project. You don't need other people to dislike it. I don't know. There's a certain confidence in what you do and do not like. I feel like people who are ruder about what other people like, it's because there's like, they feel like they're supposed to be convinced by another person. Like they're open to being convinced. But if you're just not open to being convinced that you like something, then you don't have to be judgmental about it, which is great.
It's true.
So actually,
good job. It's your own healthy boundary.
Wow. Very healthy. Erin, have you been to any of the Hollywood Forever screenings here or anything like that?
No, I have said no twice to an invitation to go. Sounded kind of spooky to me.
Mm-hmm.
what is it?
Oh, sorry. It's like watching a movie in a cemetery, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
I
awesome.
always have felt weird about that. I've never done it, but I don't really
Like
want to
sacrilegious?
sit in a cemetery.
No, I agree. I feel like it's a little scary and disrespectful. I'm like, I'm not trying to. I don't want a bunch of people watching Ghostbusters on my grave.
Yeah, if there's any busting happening, it's going to be my ghost in there.
Yeah.
I feel the same way. It's like, I don't know why. It's one of the only things I feel like precious like that about. And I don't have some big, feels like Christian reverence or something like that. but I don't know why it is so weird to me. It's like strange. It's like, there's a bunch of dead people here. What are we doing?
We used to play a lot of flashlight tag in cemeteries in Massachusetts. And I feel some guilt about that and now I'm like, I feel like I'm trying to make up for it in the second half of my life.
But you can't. That's the funny
You're
thing.
right, Hannah. I can't. I did what I did.
That's the funny thing about mistakes. You can't do that.
You have to carry them with you.
You have to carry them close.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I feel like I went on like an East Coast trip in middle school where they take you to like New York, Boston, Philadelphia, whatever, and you learn all about the American Revolution or whatever it was. But we went to so many cemeteries. Like cemeteries are just huge on the East Coast or something. Like in Boston, we went to like 6 different cemeteries.
Yeah, they're pretty obsessed.
What's that about?
I don't know. And every like
they're
tour
old?
you do. Yeah, I think that they're old and there's lots of like important people. buried
Governmental
in them.
money being put into it.
Right.
Exactly. And you're like, well, that's
Sorry.
great. It's John Quincy Adams are here. There's and that's what makes them important. But yeah, they're all over. And also Boston is very small, so it seems like a lot.
Right.
It makes the amount of Dunkin' Donuts and cemeteries seem even more unreasonable because of how small the city is.
Sometimes I
have
think,
a-
how is everything not cemetery? You know what I
I
mean?
think everything is. I think everything is.
Yeah. Sorry.
I'm just going to
Hannah.
only say the sad things. I'm just going to.
Everybody's dead. If you think about it, there's
Yeah.
more dead people.
People can't be fixed.
Well, I think people are spreading their ashes some places.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you all
I
Any
have
was gonna
place where you
say-
would want your ashes to be?
I
Not to say
won't.
something super dark.
No, say it.
Yeah, anywhere you'd want your ashes to be, or if there was like a bench with your name on it after you die.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh.
Um,
I do think if I had a headstone, I would want it to be like functional. I can't think of a function beyond a bench. I don't know why. I should
Want
just say
people
it's
to
a
be able to
bench.
sit.
But I'm like a hammock. Yeah, cement hammock.
the other half of a ping pong table that someone can practice against.
She played herself.
Breathe deep. Imagine your legs more limber in Duluth Trading Double Flex Denim. Envision euphorically squatting for that can of suds, bending for your toolbox in a state of bliss, lunging for your laser level on a whole new level. Relax and allow the flex to fill you with ability. Find your inner flex in Double Flex Denim only at Duluth Trading.
Yeah, I don't know. But I like the idea of like there being like a place for people to go, even though also the idea of like taking up space in perpetuity doesn't feel right to me.
Right.
Right.
I can barely do it while I'm alive.
She finally took up space, and it's like a 14 by 14 foot casket.
There's a thing you can do where they put your body in like a little pod, and then they plant a tree on top of it. So you
that's nice.
the tree like eats you or whatever. And I think
Jesus.
I know, right? Isn't that crazy?
Straight from their promo kit.
And then the tree eats you.
That's like a horror movie.
Oh, that's really funny.
There's something funny about the spreading ashes thing, because I feel like you hear all these stories about like there's certain places where it happens a lot, where they're like, please do not spread ashes here. Like, please, This is not good. People still just are like, yeah, but it's my fucking dad, so I don't care about your rules for this one.
I know that they catch a lot of people trying to sneak ashes into Disneyland and World, like every day.
Mm-hmm.
And that actually is the saddest thing that's been said.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, man.
That's so
Put me right behind the corn dog stand.
Wait, do you like Disney stuff, Erin? Are you actually one of the? Are you
one of those?
Are you actually one of those people?
Hey, Hannah, mind your business.
Stupid.
I get scared that one day it'll tip. Like, I think I'm one bad thing happening to me away from becoming a Disney adult. One traumatic event. I like theme parks and I like roller coasters. So I do have fun at Disneyland when I have gone.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't call myself a Disney.
But I only use my annual pass 3 times a month. It's a rule.
Yeah.
I didn't set the rule. They set the rule.
All? Are you going to Disney a lot?
No, I really want to go with my nieces. They're like getting to the age where they're like ready to be fun at Disneyland. The younger one is almost 3, I think. And so she can actually like walk around and talk and be fun. And then the older one is 6. So it's like perfect time to go with them. I think they've been, but I haven't been with them. I feel like that's the next time I want to go.
That's nice.
The first time I ever went, it was funny. It was like the first week of August, and then my girlfriend at the time's birthday was like the middle of August, and so like I was going to take her for her birthday, but then 2 weeks earlier I was coaching Ryan's improv team, the Dragons, and our friend Dickie, who's on the team, worked at ABC, and it's like once a year I can take 9 people to Disneyland. So we all went, and I like fell in love with free Disneyland, where it was like, and also with people who knew how to like where to go so that you don't wait the least in every ride. And that was kind of nice. And I liked the whimsy and stuff of like the Cars area, like feels like Arizona. And I kind of enjoyed that. And then I went with my girlfriend at the time and like paid for both tickets because it was her birthday. I was like, wow, $500 Disneyland I do not love as much.
Right.
Cheese and grass not sounding so bad after that. Wait a minute.
But I like seeing people happy. Like
we get it. You're a nice guy.
I'm a good guy. Well, that's the thing I took for granted because I thought I would be really judgmental of everyone there.
Yeah.
And then you see how much kids love it, and you're like, okay, great. I'll wait a little while to tell them like how this place came to be and how 1 in 10 of the people you see working here cannot afford a home right now and literally are unhoused.
You wait a little while, but that's like 3.5 hours. Like by the end of the day, they'll know.
Hey kid, take that smile off your face.
Well, okay, since we are working on the living will for the family, first of all, I want to say that it's a beautiful thing that the parents can do this with their child here. I mean, not child, but you're in your 20s. It looks like I'm getting ahead of myself. We're gonna talk about burial or choice of what to do when you've passed.
Thank you for saying that. It is somewhat of a difficult thing to address, but we're trying to be as responsible and confident about it as we can.
Between you and me, I had no idea what was going to happen when my wealthy father passed, and so I didn't know if I should be asking about the money or what to do with his body or excited about it. And so I'm just happy that you're going to know what's happening with the money and the bodies so that you can know what to root for. And excuse my language.
No, I'm like really whatever. I'm like happy to be here. It's fine to be here. I just like I'm really hoping that we can get this done in like maybe an hour and a half, like 2 hours, because like I do have prom tonight, and like they know that, like my parents know that, and I just think you should be like on the same page. Like there are like a lot of appointments after this, so like as speedily as we can do this.
Sure.
This is about our death. This is about our resting place.
I know.
Yeah, and I guess I'm just wondering why you care more about prom than your own mom and dad.
Please don't cry. Please don't cry. Right. We just got here.
We want this to be a special night for you, but this is our eternal resting place. So let's both have a good day today.
Okay, fine.
And
I had a bad attitude about this from the jump. She printed out all those articles that accuse you of killing your wealthy father. She wanted us to. She was just trying to sabotage this from the beginning.
okay. Well,
For what it's worth, it was not about you. It was about prom.
Sure. Well, I tell you, this is going to be an interesting relationship right from the jump. I will be DJing your prom as well. I do that. I don't want to get off on the wrong foot because obviously.
Well, that's what we get from coming to the cheapest place, you know?
Yeah.
Multiple jobs from are you the embalmer as well? Or what are you?
Yeah, it's full service here. So I'll be doing whatever. And,
Wait, so you're going to embalm my parents if they die? If we agree to this plan, depending on
what they choose. Embalming is one option, but you obviously wouldn't be embalmed if you do the option where you want to be eaten by the trees and the mycelium and fungus underground.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Do you guys?
I have one big wish. I have one big wish about what happens to my remains. I want to be cremated, and I want you to put me in a jar, and then I want you to get on Space Mountain at Disneyland, not World, and I want you to ride. The ride's going to do what it's going to do. It's going to go upside down, and then the ride will end. The jar will be empty, and then you'll say goodbye to me, and then you can go to all the proms you want.
Wow.
Okay. Well, there's just the one. There's like just the one because I didn't get asked to junior prom, so like it's kind of a rude thing to bring up right now.
Honey, we tried so hard to get someone to ask you.
I tried to pay someone. They wouldn't take the money.
Well,
I remember the local radio ads also.
This is the one. So I think that's it. And that's fine. I'll do the Space Mountain thing. I just I'm pretty sure you get in trouble for doing that. So it's like, you want me to have one of the hardest moments of my life and then go to get in trouble for it. I feel like
harder than me dying? Harder than me dying?
Saying goodbye to you? Saying goodbye to your ashes?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be
Your mother carried
hard,
you in her stomach for 9 months. You know that, right? And then her body was ruined. Ruined.
God, I know the story. They tell us every time.
I'm sorry. I think we're just a little stressed out.
It's a stressful place to be, and I get it. I absolutely get it. I'm just, for this plan, I just want to make sure we hit all the contingencies. Now, there is a chance that Space Mountain could become something like Deadpool Mountain, or, they've been changing a lot of stuff at Disney. Would you still want it there if it was, let's say, Deadpool Mountain?
Absolutely not.
Okay. So we'll need a contingency there. What properties by Disney would you be accepted? It would be acceptable to you, or where would you like to move if they're unacceptable? Does that make sense as a question?
I would like to be in either Small World, Disneyland, and then Haunted Mansion Disney World.
Okay, Small World, Disneyland, Haunted Mansion. So, all right, great. And so that means you'd have to fly to Florida for the Haunted Mansion one. Does that work for you?
I guess. I mean, you guys, I want to do anything I can possibly do for you, but it just feels really premature. You're both in good health. You're 52. Respect
My
each.
body is ruined. It looks ruined. It feels ruined.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. We know the story.
I am really trying my best here to be appropriate.
Listen.
I don't even want to comment. Go ahead. Sorry.
Okay. If I agree to everything, will you play any song I request tonight?
Well, unfortunately, a prom DJ's playlist is pretty sacrosanct. I could maybe.
Is it really?
Oh yeah. I can't because maybe your request is on my list. What sort of song would you like to hear?
Well, I've got a couple. Firework.
Of course.
Firework by Katy
Listens
Perry.
to it every day in her bedroom.
Firework by Katy Perry, like any 17-year-old in 2022. and then, probably both sides now. At the end of the night, maybe.
I don't know that song.
Rose and rose and angel hair. Mom, sing the rest of it. And ice cream castles in the air.
Ruined from giving birth to you. And you know this.
Okay, for the sake of this, yes, you can sing that song at prom. I'll give you the microphone.
No, oh my God.
All right, honey.
Wow.
Hey, you just got your first gig. Is that a gig? Is that a gig?
I think it might be a gig, Dad.
Well, now, we need to
gig.
go. If you're going to sing, then Mom and Dad are going to need to be there.
This is a good time to bring up how I'd like to be buried. I, unfortunately, for everyone in this room, would like to be statued. I'd like to be dipped and stood up somewhere that everybody can see me. And if possible, I'd like to be a few inches taller.
I'd love that. Okay, I love that. So financially, that is going to cost a little more, obviously, the statue, the dip, and then the paying for the location. Would you like it at a cemetery, or would you like to be at, the Burbank 16, like how they have Batman there right now?
I'd really love to be in sort of a town center, some sort of town center, maybe Staples Center, if they'll put me next to Magic or something.
Oh, okay. So Magic Johnson and Ted.
Yeah, you could just go first name. First name would work. I think seeing that my body is actually in there, people would get it.
Okay, great.
Guys, how are we going to pay for this? You said we can only go semester by semester for college.
Same way we paid for prom. My freaking credit card. You got the flowers. You got the date. You got the limo. You got the dress, which they're renting now. They're renting the dresses.
You didn't pay Paul though. You didn't pay my date this year.
No.
Asked me.
Yeah, of course.
That's you. We're just in a lot of debt from last year.
Yes.
You paid someone last year and they no-showed?
Yeah, well, they said no.
So you paid just to get to have the conversation.
We got conned.
Yeah, not the first time. Honey, close your ears. Not the first time we've been conned by trying to set up a date for our daughter.
Yeah. Not the first, not the last.
You guys haven't paid this guy already just to have this conversation, right? Because we could go with there are so many different funeral
What the fuck?
setter-uppers. Oh, we can't hear
What
you.
have I done wrong? I have had a very good contingency plan for, by the way, I didn't even tell your mom Space Mountain already is a different thing. I'm getting your father in at Staples Center, now known as Crypto.com Arena.
Yeah, but I read all those articles about you, and I did research on our prom DJ, and there were even more articles.
Okay.
Be honest.
I think the journalists in this town have too much time on their hands, and there's too much focus on one man.
Honey, don't be judgmental, okay?
Wait. What were some of the DJ articles?
We shouldn't even get into it.
Well, apparently he's been crashing weddings for the last 6-7 years.
Oh my God. Ever since Wedding Crashers came out.
Well, ever since I saw Wedding Crashers.
7 years ago. 7 years after Wedding Crashers came out, he watched.
That Starsky and Hush. Starsky.
God, he's drunk. Yeah, he's drunk.
God.
Guys, please don't tell me you gave him money.
We did. Of course we did.
Yes. We put down a deposit on dipping me as well.
So, and then dip style, do we want to, just thinking of Disneyland again, Toontown, shall I be dipping like Christopher Lloyd in Roger Rabbit, or would you like the dip? Would you like the dip to have a show made of it, essentially? And if so, what kind of show?
I'd love to just look like a chocolate dipped cone. So if you could make it look like I'm dipped in chocolate, that would be a lot of fun. Okay, so for an extra $300, I can also do it Dairy Queen style, where I hold you upside down and show that none of you is coming out. Absolutely. Absolutely. That'll be the ceremony. And can you announce that we're doing it Dairy Queen style as you're doing it? I want everyone to get what's going on.
Oh, I'll take note of that. Yeah.
Speaking of Dairy Queen style, who's catering prom tonight?
Great question.
No.
Let's just say the caterer and the DJ will be working double duty. So yeah, it's me. It's my barbecue company. What it is I have a lot of beans that I've just got to heat up.
Don't tell me you're a barbecue company that doesn't do meat. You just do barbecue beans?
We're this new awesome meatless barbecue company. It's beans, it's coleslaw.
Oh,
Honey.
But you don't see any articles about that. Now, financially.
Nope, I pulled one up.
See,
Nope.
I had that on the brain because last night I was on FaceTime with my brother and he was just getting home and he had like a bag and he was like, yeah, so our neighbors were doing this fundraiser where you buy some barbecue and like the money goes to something they're raising money for. And then he opens the bag and it was a can of beans and like a Safeway bag of lettuce.
Oh, no.
And then like a tin foiled up meat. But it was like, oh, we thought it was restaurant barbecue, not just this.
it was like a kit, like a make your own barbecue kit.
Essentially, yeah.
A can of beans and lettuce. Deconstructed barbecue.
Yeah. No directions, no recipe. Beans and
like
lettuce, that's
startup.
BBQ.
Disgusting, horrible.
Hannah, could you maybe turn up just a little more? I think the Zoom is doing a thing where
Yeah.
sometimes it doesn't pick up your audio.
How about now?
That's wonderful.
I yell every time I check.
Let's
How about
be-
now?
That's great. Thank you. Sorry about that.
Yeah, of course. My pleasure. My absolute pleasure.
Oh.
I know you're perfect.
Thanks.
She's always been perfect. She'll always be perfect. She's perfect.
I
Wow.
need to hear it every 36 minutes. Erin knows.
Do you all remember how you met? The first time you met?
Oh my
I knew
gosh.
who Erin was before I moved to Chicago, actually. How about that, Erin? Bet you didn't know that. Bet you could guess, though.
Kind of crazy.
Bet you could guess what story I heard. No.
Yeah, what was it?
No, I didn't hear a story.
Who
I just
did you know me through?
through my dear friend from college, Nina
Nina.
Schlesinger. She was a year ahead of me in school, moved to Chicago 2 years before I did. And so when I was deciding if I wanted to move back to Chicago, she was giving me the lay of the improv land and was like, you got to know this person, you got to know this person. Erin, Keif. Rude that I gave two exampos and then you.
Yeah, two people I never heard of.
Story-wise.
Who were those two people? And are they the funniest person in LA now?
TJ Miller and Thomas Middleditch.
I remember very clearly the first time I fell for you, where I was like, oh my God.
Wow.
Which was in we had met a few times before this, but you and Nina were doing small prov, which is like 2 to 3 person teams. And I was backstage. I have no idea who I was performing with.
Some nobody.
Some loser nobody, probably. And you were making me laugh so hard that tears were streaming down my face. And I was like, I've been here 5 minutes. How is it that I'm laughing so hard? And went up on stage, had a terrible show, but then still was like, worth it.
You're not jealous enough to have it rev you up. You were just like, I should quit the form.
Yeah, exactly.
Because of
I was
after
like,
seeing
Moved to LA the next day, right?
Chicago doesn't need me anymore. That's so nice, Erin.
and then I
Thanks
saw
for
you in a
telling me
ton
that.
of Herald shows.
Right, which probably you didn't laugh quite as hard at.
No, I did. You were in a good Herald team.
Thanks. Yeah. We were Crocodile Nasties. We were pretty committed, is what I'll say. I'm not sure if we were good. Yeah, pretty good name. I didn't know it was a reference until years in, but that's what happens when you hang out with improv boys.
What's the reference?
Jethro Tull, which I also didn't know how to spell for the following few years. But Erin, I remember watching you at CIC practice your showcase for some year early on, and you did whatever that song is. That's the impossible song to do. You know what I'm talking about?
The Beyonce song?
The Beyonce.
Love on Top?
That for her. I did.
Oh, it's for her. That was for her.
That was the opening of The Music Man.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was I was the kind of thing where I was like, wow, she's decided to do improv when she could do anything else. It was like, this girl could be on Broadway. It was so impressive. Yeah, it was wildly impressive.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. Sing a couple bars, would you?
Give us a couple bars.
Oh, God. I wonder if I still remember any of that. Oh, God, no. I don't know it.
The sun will come out.
No, it's
The Music Man.
the one from, it's the song from The Music Man where it's a bunch of men on the train singing very quickly at the beginning, talking about it. he's a music man. He's a what? He's a what? He's a music man. And he sells clarinets to the kids in the town with a big trombone. I made an audience sit through 4 minutes of that because I'm a nightmare.
At an improv theater where everybody was like, whoa.
Was she improvising that? That's crazy.
Your mind is
It was
weird.
amazing. It was amazing.
What were the name of your Herald teams at UCB? I love a good Herald team name.
Mm-hmm.
The ones we were on or just in general?
Ones you were on.
Not that interesting. Winslow was mine.
I was on one called Belmonte, which apparently was like an old bullfighter. And then I was on one called The Dragons, which I liked.
That's pretty epic.
Yeah.
What about you guys?
Yeah, go ahead.
Crocodile Nasties. And then I was on a team called Comet because we got formed around Christmas and we said, what's the most forgettable reindeer? And then we were a team for 5 years.
The best Herald. I mean, I think you guys won best Herald team, right?
I don't think we did.
What?
But yeah, I know we never won. That's because we never did a Herald. Not once did we actually do a real Herald.
And the commission was pissed.
Yeah, they were crazy about us.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Because I don't have a lot of memories of meeting people, but I like that. Like I remember the first time I saw you, because I have that with a lot of people. Like the first time, my first memory of liking you is almost like more important than the meeting people to me, because it's like fun to hear what sticks with people.
Yeah, the first time someone does a joke that really like made you crack up, or like something new, or you know what I mean? I definitely have that with people who I still don't even know closely, but I have a very personal moment of being like, oh, I fell in love with you a little bit there, for sure.
That's such to be a real nerd about improv, but this is the place. I do think that that's like one of the special things about this particular community, where it's like the way acquaintances you'll have for your whole life if you're on a volleyball team, if your coworker drinks, whatever. But like with improv, it's like acquaintances, to your point, Ryan, who you've like fallen in love with before. Yeah. So it's like, it's the same, except like, oh, but I've also had a 4-minute scene where I was like, where you were like the most important person in the world. And that's kind of cool. That's just like,
totally.
There's way more warmth and affection for acquaintances.
Yeah.
In comedy circles.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we probably
really happy for acquaintances.
Like, what other industries can you think of where people hug as much as we probably do?
Oh God,
I've touched so many backs.
Yeah,
I remember the feeling.
There's no back in Chicago I didn't touch.
in my time.
Like you never see baseball or basketball players hugging, but they hit each other on the butt all the time. But they'll never just hug each other, will they?
The whole point is that they want to. They do that whole song and dance when they really just want to be hugging.
Yeah,
absolutely, 100%. But if you try to do that with someone who is not whatever, it's a very like, what? Like,
wait, which part? The hugging or the ass slapping?
Yeah, I'll slap everybody on the ass, and they do not like it. No, the hugging, like for men who are not in this thing, like there are certain masculine men who just think a hug is so weird, and I'm like, whoa, like, what is your whole life like? You never hug anybody? Or just other men, I guess.
Yeah. Go ahead. Oh, go ahead.
No, please.
No, you.
Well, I have a sad hugging fact that I learned in college that kind of like, I think I kind of used it as a calling card, which is a really loose way to use calling card. I used it to try to sleep with people is what I meant. Where, not so loose and like not the right definition. No, but I like learned that you're supposed to like get 8 hugs a day for like mental wellness, and that the demographic that gets the least is 18 to 22-year-old men who like least likely are to hit that are 18 to 22-year-old men in college.
Funny.
So you can see how that to me was like, again,
you're like,
perfect.
Dude, all these guys need a hug. All they need is a hug.
I was like, you actually kind of need it for your health.
I guess I'm starting a small business. That is really sad. That is a sad fact.
But isn't that sad? Yeah.
That makes me so sad.
And that was from Dr. Pervert?
Say that again?
Dr. Pervert?
I do feel I do feel like I probably not pushed it, but I think I just was like, I just assumed people wanted to be hugged. I was like, you guys are missing it. And you like need it more.
Yeah.
Whereas not everyone likes that.
I can't remember that like phase of my life if I was hugging more or less, but I was a theater major, so there must have been a lot of
You were
hugging.
rolling on
A lot
the
of
floor.
hugging.
Yeah, I was doing
Rolling on the floor, hugging.
like hugging is one class.
No, angry.
I don't know if I'm getting enough hugs per day. I don't know if I've ever been.
Eats a lot.
Maybe again, like walking into IO, I used to get maybe 8 hugs per day, but since the pandemic, I don't think I'm getting enough hugs.
No, not at all. I'm way
I definitely
deficient.
not.
Well, like Ryan and I are very close, but we hug less than most of my other friends. Most
What's
of my
that about? I've heard you say that before.
Yeah, maybe I talk about it a lot. But I think it's just like we see each other so much. Like to me, a hug is like an embrace of like, oh man, we haven't seen each other for a while. Maybe there's also some masculinity to it too. But like,
sure.
I rarely feel the thing with Ryan of like, whoa, where you been? Come in for a hug. It's like, oh, hey, this is the 5th time we've seen each other in 2 days. Like
Right.
it becomes very casual.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when I lived at
Enjoy
home.
each other so much.
What'd you
What's
say?
that?
You're seeing each other so much because you enjoy each other so much.
We
So
sure
really,
do.
you're hugging people more who you like less.
Maybe.
It's so true. It's so
Whoa.
sad.
Maybe.
I'm into it like a nice like shoulder squeeze. I think maybe that's the like
Ooh.
nice little interim of like
Mhm.
of like I see you all the time, but like a nice little like, hey man, I'm doing just so people on the podcast know I'm doing like a really good object working of a
Right.
tiny little shoulder.
Right. That's good. Got to get the video, folks.
Yeah, you gotta.
I feel
That's
like
my move to have a hand on someone. That's everything. Just to get a little.
let them know you're there. That's all. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the thing I've been doing for many years is like, and it sounds so crazy to say out loud, but like a funny handshake. like all my male comedy friends, we all have a different little handshake that's like, let's not touch too much. And it's like, no, I want a full hug. At our last Big Grande meeting, we did hugs and it was very nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's so
yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, Hannah's
Nice.
super horny for hugs. I forgot.
Oh, that sounds
What I
real
wouldn't
nice.
give to be a fly on that hug.
You're kidding, but I'm not. That's nice. Like that's 4 hug. No, it's probably more than that.
Yeah.
It's 4
16.
factorial,
It's
is that right?
4, yeah.
Yeah, at least 12 hugs.
I'm
A lot of
stressed.
hugs.
That's,
Well, because we did do every combination. We were hugging for a while.
Who do you think hugs the most on Big Grande? If you guys were to add up your hugs.
is
Hugs
the
each
fan-
other like
what
which
combo of
combo
two?
Fan
hugs the
service.
most?
Yeah, which combo of 2 would have hugged the most?
should we guess, Erin, in our heads?
Yeah,
This is
give
fun.
it a head
Okay.
guess.
Should I
Which
write
it's
it
combo
down?
of 2? Yeah, I'll write it down.
Yeah, write it down.
And show them at the same time. Oh, unfortunately, you're both wrong. It's like
I have to actually think of the
Newlywed
answer.
And I'm going to show my work.
Yeah, please.
And
Which
here's
is
why I thought
drawings
this.
of all of us hugging and how we hug too.
I'll show my work too.
Okay, I'm thinking right now, Ryan. I think that it's probably, yeah, we'll see. I guess we'll see.
I think there's a different answer if it's who hugs the most and who hugs the most within Big Grande.
Who, like,
You know
which
what I mean?
pairings hug the
I'm
most?
doing
That's-
which-
Yes.
I'm doing a
is the
pair.
question.
Pairing, yes, yes,
Just want to be clear.
yes, right.
Mhm.
Good thinking.
Thinking.
Dee-doo, hugs. Doo-dee,
And by the way, just so everybody knows,
does the hugs.
my hug is like a hug. It's like no butts out, no one-armed hug. Like if I'm hugging, I'm doing a real hug.
All right, well, then that
I love
actually
that.
influences my answer.
All right.
Okay.
I think I knew that and had already incorporated it into my answer.
Okay, there you go.
Not to be competitive, just to name.
Sure.
And there's definitely a correct answer to this, right? There's some solid proof of who's
There
gonna
is
win
absolutely
this.
no proof. We will literally have to talk it through because I have
Yes,
no
but I
idea.
have a guess.
But I have.
I have a guess.
Ryan, are you
I'm stressed
a butts
now.
out hugger?
No, I'm all for it.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
I'm like really nervous now.
Yeah, I don't want to hurt anyone's
Because I have
feelings.
now I have a new idea. Like now I have a completely different strategy.
Well, this is like a Schrodinger's cat thing of
I
like
actually- yeah.
your opinion is not going to make it the truth, you know, or maybe it is. Maybe it is.
I do have a strong opinion on who I think hugs the least.
Sure.
Which combo hugs the least? So
Right.
I guess I could start with that.
I'd love to hear it all.
Let's just talk it through. Let's talk it through. The writing it down is the least interesting form of podcasting.
No, I just want to make sure you guys know I'm not changing my answer. Okay.
Hands down, hands up. Hands up.
No, and do not look off my paper or cheat.
Okay.
So my theory, based on what you just said of how often you see each other, I think that Dan and John hug the least because you've lived together for so long. I think because you're seeing each other every day, you're the combo of two that's hugging the least.
I was going to say exactly that. That's right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Have you guys ever hugged? I don't know that I've seen it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but it'll be.
But it was bad. They don't like to talk about it.
It's on top.
A birthday, or like we really got into it and talked about something, and it needs to be capped with a hug, like that type of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, if we hugged every time we
was
saw
so
each other,
specific
we'd
to
hug
then
like
end
5
with.
times a day.
That type of thing.
Start hugging him every time you see him.
See if he notices.
That's a great note.
Yeah, see if he notices. See if he can trace it back to this episode.
As he just gets a hug from the side as he's walking down the hall.
I won't be
Is
doing
Dan
that.
dying? Why is he hugging so much? Hannah, I feel like you should go first. You can.
I'm so nervous for who I think hugs the most.
Yes.
Together. Okay. And let me just say I've known everybody the least long. So if I'm wrong,
Absolutely.
I think John and Ryan
Hug the
most.
most?
the most.
Interesting.
I'm not
And
kidding.
here comes Erin's answer.
That is what I wrote.
Wow.
Ryan.
That's
That
interesting.
is what I
John and
wrote.
Ryan, you
That's
misspelled John,
interesting.
Hannah.
That's
We had the same
interesting.
answer.
Same
That's
answer.
special.
That's actually
a
kind
win.
of
That's a
amazing.
win.
That's almost a hug in and of itself.
And there were like
Yeah.
19 options,
Yeah.
or 2 factorial, or whatever. What do
we
you guys think?
That would have been my guess, because here's the breakdown.
So excited.
Just based on like schedules and around each other, me and John see each other the most. Me and Ryan see each other the second most, probably. John and Ryan see each other the third most, and therefore that's where the hugs would be the most common. So that's kind of where I would put it. And for the most part, the way I greet Drew is this thing that we all do in Big Grande, which is just like the lightest, like what I'm doing is
Yeah.
like 2 fingers
Still
just kind of
intimate.
touching each other. Very
It's almost more
slowly.
intimate.
Yes.
We all touch 2 fingers like this, and we go, hee hee. That's like generally how we greet each other.
Yeah. I would say it's either me and John or me and Dan. I think we hug pretty often.
You do think we hug off? You think
I mean, I noticed more, little
Lately.
handshake, dap ups or whatever, but
We-
I feel like
we hug a lot because it's like, oh, we do this. Hey, Riddle came over and we recorded, and everybody hugged, and so then
Right.
I'll hug you in that one, or like,
Yes.
Talia and Victoria come over, and it's like we haven't seen each other in a while, and everyone hugs. So that's that.
yeah.
You hug
It's forced. It's forced. We're not like weirdos who like to hug like, at all. Like if any guys are listening, like you're safe around us. You're fucking so safe, dude.
We don't
want
like it.
I do think
When
that.
so go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was going to say the way that your diagnosis of yourself is you're like, I'm all in, which is what made me feel good about my answer, because I feel like you're very sniper with your hugs. You're being real intentional with it and thoughtful about when you're hugging. And I feel like
What a
I know
great
that-
thing to. I love
Yeah.
that.
And then, but Ryan and John give off like, I know you're not from the South, and I don't remember where John is from, but you give off like Southern boy energy. You know, that sort of like gregarious. Like,
SBE.
you feel like you guys are like,
Speed. No, not big dick energy. No. Big time Southern boy energy.
So Southern boy energy means what? Hugging more or less?
or I think that there's something like a little bit more like,
Folksy, homey,
oh yeah,
Southern hospitality.
That's nice.
Maybe.
I really like physical touch.
You do.
I have very sensitive epidermis. So I'm very comforted by physical touch. That was like a big thing in my family. It's like back scratches. My dad had this green brush, and he would just come in with the brush, like take a shirt off, and I would like brush his back, and then he would like brush mine.
Sounds
So I
nice.
think I have like a lot of like sensory positivity with that.
Get in on that, Ryan.
Yeah,
Do
we
you
got
like
to
a
hug.
head rub? Do you like
I'm gonna
a
bring a
head
brush
rub?
over.
A head rub, that's straight to
Yeah.
sleep town for me. It's the
Yeah.
best.
Oh yeah.
I am constantly like slowly moving my girlfriend's hand to
Totally. But it is kind of a strange thing to ask for some reason. It makes me feel silly or dumb to be like, will you scratch my head?
Yeah.
It's like a little
silly.
maternal or paternal, kind of either way, but that's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Does it feel good getting permission from me that you didn't ask for or need? Me saying that's okay.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Anything that makes me feel more normal, I appreciate.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
Youngest of 3 girls, and I have 2 older sisters who are obsessed with getting massages and head rubs. And even now, like, we're in our 30s, and I went home and was home for one of my sister's birthday, and that's what she wanted for her birthday from me, was to like play with her hair for like an hour and a half
That's
Wow.
cute.
while
That's
the kids
sweet.
played around us. So I was like, that my whole life is learning how to give people head rubs. Although most of the people I've dated, that hasn't been their love language, and I'm like, you guys,
Damn.
You don't
I'm
know what
being
you're missing.
underutilized.
Damn.
Put me in there, coach.
You're like just an athlete who lives in the wrong part of the whatever. You know, they don't know about you.
Yeah, they don't know. I would be a pro by now.
Oh,
All right, fellas. Look, you're in detention. You all know you did something bad. But this isn't,
I don't think it was that bad.
well, that's your opinion. You're in detention because you broke the rules.
And
But
that's
I'm
your
not
opinion.
going to be.
You're doing your opinion too. We're all doing our opinions.
See, you're coming at me with a little bit of combativeness, and I know exactly why it's happening. And I'm not going to be the hard A detention guy.
Fart noise.
Dog, did you fart?
Yeah, I guess so.
There wasn't even the sound of a fart, right? You clearly, I saw you from the second you walked in. You kind of had your hand under your armpit and were trying to figure something out. And then you pursed your lips together and nothing came out. And then you said fart noise. And that is fine. I know why you're being this way. You're not getting your 8 daily hugs. And young men, I can tell you right now, you're going to get those hugs from me. So
No, it's okay.
No, yeah, we're good. I'll hug these guys real quick.
I get
Oh,
it.
that feels good. Oh, that's
I get
nice.
it. No,
That
feel
was
free
nice.
to hug each
That's
other if you
nice.
don't want one from me. But hey, hang on. That was a fine hug. But it was just a fine hug. The DSM defines the 8 hugs you need as 2-arm, chest to chest,
Okay.
2 to 3 beats, and there has to be a connection of some sort. So I want to make sure we get these hugs because I can see you all acting up here. I can see you all giving me the finger. All 3 of you are giving me 2 fingers right now. Yep.
Hear that, fellas? This old man thinks he can fix us.
Bullshit. I don't even think what we did was wrong, by the way.
We'll get into that because it was.
I
It
stole
was.
from the lunch line. That's not wrong.
I know
It's
you.
our food. It's for
We
the
paid
kids.
for it.
Mm-hmm. But in stealing from the lunch line, it made it so that some kids didn't have enough food at the end of lunch, right?
And that's on us that the
Yes.
school doesn't have enough food.
Not for thieves. We meet out the amount of food we need. And this back and forth we're having right now, it would be solved by a nice, long hug.
Let me ask you something, Mr. Allen.
Yeah.
Are you getting your 8 hugs? What makes you an expert? Because all I see is a tan line from a wedding ring you don't wear anymore.
Yeah, and your posture is gross. And your clothes look like rumple stilt skin.
And your ex-wife keeps talking about you in English class.
Dude,
We
have you guys
know.
been reading her blog? Her blog is fire.
It's
Oh,
so
good.
good. It's poetry.
I'm in love with her.
It's like angry poetry. It's
She gave me a
hilarious.
hug the other day, and it felt so good.
I'm really happy for you, Kyle.
I'm glad that
So
she's
cool.
processing everything in her own way and more power to her.
She had a poem go viral yesterday.
She what?
She had a poem go viral yesterday.
On where? On what sort of website? Google?
Everywhere, dude. Mike
all of them.
Tyson was talking about it on his podcast.
Okay, well, I heard he's addicted to mushrooms now, so that's not very cool.
You can't get
to
addicted
me.
to mushrooms. They're good for you.
You could be addicted to anything if you have to do it all the time, even if it's not.
Could you be
helping your
addicted
life.
to hugs?
Good question, Kyle. Kyle, you're so smart.
Yeah, you can be
Thanks.
addicted
Thanks,
to
dude.
hugs.
Bring it in. Just chest.
That looked really good.
Let me
That
see
was-
both
that
arms.
was fast,
I'll
but it was
mark
good.
it off as a
Squeeze.
hug if it. No, those are chest bumps. Those are chest bumps.
Let me ask you something, Mr. Allen. Turns chair around, turns hat backwards. You
be
could be
good.
out there in the world on a date, getting hugs from a new kind of lady. Instead, you're here with 3 of the coolest boys in school trying to assert your dominance. What are you doing, man?
You see this as asserting dominance. I see this as
I feel
teaching-
pretty dominated right now.
I feel very forced.
Raise your hand right now if you feel dominated by Mr. Allen.
I feel like if I raise my hand, he's going to sneak in for a hug. But yeah, me.
And he.
Oh, gross, dude. He's got sweat stains and you stink when you get close,
There's
dude.
nothing. No, there's
Makes
nothing
such a
embarrassing
weird
about
noise
sweat.
when
Why
went
did you
into that
say
hug.
and heap?
I was getting in there for a hug, and look at that.
Hugs have to be consensual. I want you to know that,
I needed-
especially from our relationship. All right.
You're absolutely right. I needed to do one to show you that it would make you feel better, and I won't do another one if you didn't like it.
I guess
Don't you
it
feel a little
did.
better? A little less aggro?
At the beginning, it made me feel fucking bad,
But then we
and then
connected.
it made me feel better.
That's like a line in the poem.
Hey, I need to find this.
For
So Google, it's on Google, or where did it go viral?
you can definitely Google. It's the top hit for my ex.
On Google.
If I search my ex-husband,
Yep.
the top hit is
Yeah,
a poem
Tyson should
about
come
me.
up reading it on his podcast.
All right,
You want to
well,
play that?
I'm going to hit play on this.
What was it titled again?
My ex-husband or Tyson's podcast.
Yeah, it was my ex-husband on Tyson's podcast. That's right.
All right, and play.
Older than a rock, dumber than a sandwich. My husband is ugly. I fed him a manwich.
It's not true even.
I'm glad he's gone. I'm glad I'm here. Let's all go and have a beer.
It's not iambic. It's not scanning properly.
I
for me.
love that it. I love that it has a rhyme scheme just at the end.
Okay, well,
She taught us about that. I think that's called like a pertua or something.
I was immediately inspired to put it to music, so that's what I did last night.
Oh, yeah,
that's
play the music.
that's beautiful. I'd love to hear the song.
Nah, I'm shy. Mr. Allen, light cigarette. Looks super cool. If you just needed our help and someone to talk to, we would have talked to you without you throwing us in detention.
I am not.
Yeah, crosses arms and leans on back, back to back. We would have helped.
Lays across 3 desks right next to them. Dude, stealing food isn't bad. Don't you know that we can't afford it?
Well, that sucks. That sucks. But this lunch program gives the kids who can't afford lunch.
They need a buffer.
two
They can't
apples.
just get the exact right amount of food. And if somebody steals, kids go hungry. That's
just-
not a good solution.
Well, you know what? You know what you're actually poor in? You know what you actually need to
If it's
invest
hugs.
in a little more?
Don't say hugs, Mr.
We've
Allen.
already hugged 8 times in the last 15 minutes.
You know what's a little more exciting than the stonks that you keep talking about?
And Mr. Allen, listen,
Do you know?
I get it.
Okay.
You're about to say hugs. We know that's what you're ramping up to.
Or your band.
We had sneak attack.
Ugh.
I get it,
Yeah.
man. I got a boner and fainted during the health video. And it felt very embarrassing and felt very exposed.
But kind of good
It
too,
was
right?
so cool, Benji. It was actually so cool.
Yeah, but I spun it. And yeah, you got broken up with by the hottest woman in school. And she divorced you. And she's a teacher and we love her. You got to spin this, man. You can't become the weird hug pervert guy.
I'm sorry.
I don't think the kind of hugs you're missing is younger males who you have authority over.
not missing hugs. You all are.
Why
Look
are you
at how-
holding your arms across your chest like that? Why are you hugging yourself?
You're desperate, man. You need a lady. You're desperate, dude. You're so sad. Your band played the other night and nobody came. Nobody. You need
Sure.
to be. You need
Well,
to
that's
talk
just-
to different people.
That's groundswell. We'll get some groundswell, and you all don't know what everybody missed out on. but if you'd like to invite your mothers or aunts.
We do know what we missed out on. You want Instagram Live, and there were 3 people watching, and it was us. We're trying to be nice. But your band's bad, Mr. Allen.
Which part don't you like about the band? Is it the lyrics?
The oboe.
Okay,
And the
so me.
masks.
Okay. It is hard
And
to
the
play an oboe
lyrics
through a
and the
mask.
vibe and the music and the everything.
Oh, and the venue was dirty.
Okay, this is
That's not your house, is it? There's no way.
Oh, God, please don't be the house.
You kids are beyond saving. That's what I'm learning today. All right. I hope you all go to jail and get addicted to drugs because I tried my best for the past 10 minutes and I have gotten nothing but pushback.
Why don't you just front us a little money for a little bit more food? Be like a little stepdaddy at school for us.
Honestly,
And
I got
then-
a great stock tip if you want to invest.
Okay. As long as you take my stock tip.
Okay.
It's about to trade publicly.
Mm-hmm.
We're about to hit an IPO.
Okay.
If it's for hugs.
It's a little stock I like to call hugs.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
I actually fell for that one. I'm an idiot. Oh, man. You know what, Mr. Allen? I guess you don't want to be introduced to any of our sexy aunts.
Well,
Dude, I
hang
have
on.
so
We
many
got a lot.
sexy ants.
And do they like, would you say they like oboe metal?
Yes, they have horrible taste, dude. All my ants are single and have horrible taste. They will totally date
Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't like the start of that sentence, but I like the end of it. And I want you all to know that you're looking at me and laughing. My pit stains, my ponytail that you keep. I see all your drawings about the ponytail.
You like them?
you. Why is it so frizzy?
Think about it as fan art or something.
It's
Yeah,
not,
like fan hate art.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
not fans then. Yeah, it's hate art. And I'm just saying, you know, this is in your future. I thought I was a cool kid too. You know, I thought it was so funny to
Shit,
make
you guys
fun.
listen to this.
Thought it was so
Wait.
funny.
Standing on desk.
Wait. What? I don't want to turn out like you. Not to say it so nakedly, but this is the scaredest I've ever been.
I don't want to turn out like you either.
Well, you're looking right into the future if you don't shape up and hug out. Okay.
Guys, let's hug out. Honestly, let's hug out
Yeah.
real quick. Let's hug out.
I've been scared into this.
Just the
Hugging
three
out.
of us. though. Just the three of us.
Just let me
Just-
get
just-
it.
No, I hear the noise coming.
All right.
Just okay.
All right.
All right.
And 1, 2,
Here he comes.
3.
Ah!
Oh, God, how'd he get in the middle?
Scene.
Oh, so sad.
Really sad.
Fun.
Really sad.
Her poem.
Fun for me.
but fun.
Really.
Well, y'all, I'm looking at the time and I'm seeing that it's
Don't
it's
do
up.
it. Don't look at the
Don't.
Don't look at
Don't look at the time.
Dan, don't look at the time, Mr. Dan.
Well, we can keep
Such a
going.
nice-
There's no like hard and fast rule about the length of the podcast. We can do another half hour.
What does that actually feel like? Like, when do kids do that?
Oh, no, Mr. Nunnet. Yeah, you're right.
Don't make me go to bed.
Yeah, like turn
Yeah,
off
it's
that
something.
movie.
It's time. No, it's not time to leave Disney.
15 more
yet.
minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leaving a sleepover.
Yeah.
Well,
That's so funny. Your
much
parent
fun.
shows up in the morning and you're like, let me stay for breakfast.
Stay and chat in the kitchen, Mom, please.
Please.
We built a fort, and they're sitting going to take us out when I leave.
Oh my God. The devastation of like the thing that ends when a sleepover ends.
The worst.
So sad.
Worst feeling.
It'll never happen again.
No, you
Not on my
built something.
Not the way I am at sleepovers. I'm not getting invited back. That was the last fun time for me.
I remember when we were like 13 finding out that my friend Andy still thought Santa Claus was real at a sleepover.
Oh no.
Did everyone burst into flames? Were they like, oh, God?
I think we were like, this could be totally retconning the memory, but I think we were like relatively nice about it. Where it was one of those
that's
things
nice.
where he said it and we literally thought he was joking.
Right.
And we were like, wait, you're kidding. Like, he was like, when Santa Claus comes or whatever, we're like, you're kidding, right? Yeah, you know, like that kind of vibe. And he's like, what do you mean I'm kidding? And we're like,
I think I froze.
Nothing.
Oh, that's sweet of you guys. You could have made fun of him.
Yeah.
He still believes Santa Claus is real. They actually didn't do their...
Yeah, he's wondering why his kids aren't getting any presents.
That's so sad.
Is Ryan frozen on anybody's screen, or is he just really happy?
Looking so sweet.
I think he's frozen.
Okay. Well, let's see if he comes back. But I feel like I can start the outro and see if he... Oh, no, he left the whole meeting.
He's out.
We didn't want to find out that Santa Claus.
Santa Claus is what? And we're back. We had a technical difficulty. I don't know what it sounded like to you all, but I'm sure Brian Holmes nailed the transition here. For those of you watching the video, Ryan is now on his phone, but we had to come back to say thank you to Erin Keif and Keif on truck in Erin. To Erin.
Hey, thanks. I immediately cross-stitched that.
Thank you, fun trucking. Oh, it's her whole personality now.
Hell yeah. It's completely different now than I was 30 seconds ago.
To Erin Keif and Hannah Rehak. Erin, where can people find you and what would you like to promote?
If you want to check out Hey Riddle Riddle or Sitcom D&D, they're both on the HeadGum network and they're my podcasts and I like them a lot. Also, if you can tweet at Hannah and tell her to move to LA a little faster, I'd appreciate that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And Hannah, where should people tweet that news to you? Or that request?
At an inanimate cub. And every time I tell people it on a podcast, I have to spell it and it's horrible. ANIMATECUB. Named after the bear I sleep with. Inanimate cub.
Animate cub.
Yeah.
Great.
You'll be in the show notes. Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to plug?
You can also follow me on Instagram at HMRehak, and that's fun. A lot of selfies there, which you'll just lap up. And I do have an Emily in Paris podcast for people who like the show or hate the show or have never watched it, called Nina, Hannah, and Emily in Paris.
Great.
It is not on HeadGum.
Not on HeadGum. And I'll throw out there, and you can tell me if I'm totally wrong, but you perform at the Second City in Chicago, both on the ETC stage and elsewhere?
I have understudied the ETC. My contract is up this next week. But yeah, I'm an understudy there. So sometimes I perform there.
Cool.
There's no way to know when you can catch
when.
me. But go and visit.
Who are you understudying?
I had the great honor of never going in for, which is unfortunate, but understudying Laurel Krabacher.
Oh my God.
Which was really nice. Really nice to be told that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We love Laurel
Oh my God,
Krabacher.
that's just the best.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
She's got a
anything
weird
about
little
her,
voice.
I'd love to.
It's my Laurel Krabacher. She'll probably hate that I'm doing that. Anyway, yeah.
Well, thank you both for doing this. This was so fun and great to see you. And on the video, you'll see me that I chose to use this part of the outro to rub snot out of my nose. Big ups as usual. And as always, to Brian Holmes, Hannah Rehak, Annie Wu, and who am I missing? Casey Trela. And to you all for listening. Thank you so much, and we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.